The night was pitch dark, and silence engulfed the entire village. Just outside the village stood an old abandoned mansion that no one dared to approach. Stories of strange occurrences surrounded the mansion. People claimed to hear screams at night, and some even said there was someone living there, someone invisible. Anisa, a brave and curious girl, didn't believe in such tales. One day, she challenged her friends, declaring that she would visit the mansion at night and prove that all these stories were just baseless rumors. Her friends tried to stop her, but Anisa's determination left them speechless. The following night, armed with a flashlight and her mobile phone, Anisa made her way to the mansion. As she approached the gate, a chilling gust of wind brushed against her face, but she stood firm. The rusty hinges creaked loudly as she pushed the door open. Inside, darkness loomed like an endless shadow. The mansion was filled with cobwebs and layers of dust. Broken furniture lay scattered across the floor, and old picture frames hung crookedly on the walls. As she stepped further inside, the wooden floor creaked, as if someone were walking right behind her. "Who's there?" Anisa called out, her voice steady despite her pounding heart. There was no reply. She pointed her flashlight toward a nearby room and cautiously entered. In the corner of the room, an old rocking chair was gently swaying, yet there was no breeze. A wave of unease washed over her, but she pressed on. Suddenly, her phone screen went black, and the flashlight flickered out. The mansion was now consumed by complete darkness. Anisa tried to restart her phone, but it wouldn't turn on. She had the distinct feeling that someone, or something, was watching her. "Who's there? Come out!" she shouted again, louder this time. In response, a faint, chilling laugh echoed from the far corner of the room. Anisa directed her flashlight toward the sound, and the beam landed on an old, dusty photograph hanging on the wall. It depicted a woman standing beside a small child. But what made her blood run cold was the child's eyes. They were glowing red, staring directly at her, as if alive. Panicking, Anisa turned and ran toward the entrance, but just as she reached the door, it slammed shut on its own. The whispers began, soft at first but growing louder, as if coming from the very walls around her. Out of nowhere, a shadowy figure emerged, drawing closer to her. It whispered in a raspy voice, "This mansion is not for you. Leave, or you'll never escape." Anisa screamed, her voice echoing through the night. The villagers heard her cries and rushed to the mansion, but when they arrived, the door was locked tight. Anisa was never seen again.